Hey ladies and gents, it's Zembak, and we are looking at the B-32. Have yet to do one of these. This is the Tier 7 new American bomber. We have Cheef Coach flying it today. This is kind of actually the first time I've really looked at it. Wow. It's got a few guns. Looks to be at least one, two, probably 4 50 cals in the back. Firing backwards, 2 firing forwards, 2 in the... Yep. Wow. That's a fair amount of firepower there, or defensive firepower there. At least 8 50 cals and 2 in the front. Well, 10 50 cals then. There you go. I believe. Yeah. So, it looks like a shit ton of bombs. I'm kind of curious just to see how quickly this thing can wipe out a... mining facility, at least for damage-wise. And he's set up, of course, headed for his first target here, which is the mining facility. Under AA. Big old wings on it. I think, I'm assuming so, that this is a... I really don't know that much about B-32s, I guess. I should probably do a little bit more research about it. I'm guessing it's some sort of derivative of the B-29, looking at the tail fin on it. Making his first pass here. He's already destroyed. Looks like to be a couple targets here. They've got it turned about halfway. Yeah. This looks like some good range on the 50 cals. Makes his turn on the target here. He's only dropped half his bomb load. And so they've got it turned back the other direction now. Unfortunately. Looks like to be a few red baddies down there at the bottom. Oh wow, they've actually really turned it back quite a ways. Sets up for his next bombing run here. I wish they would give us a little bit better bomb view here. Picked up 3 more ground targets, two more ground targets, and he's flipped it back again here. So now he's got, looks to be another RB-17 making a pass through here. And all those 50 cals are just going nuts. Keeping it up here at 2,400 meters. Not doing any low-level bombing. I've seen these things. I've run into one of these the other day, and they are a vicious machine to get in behind to try to actually shoot down. Finds these. Ooh, there's a BVP that's coming in here, starting to get shredded. Wow, look how quickly that works right through that multi-roll. So, he's pulled out. Now he's headed for the garrison here. His bombs aren't quite reloaded yet. Pulling around. Doesn't look like the BVP is going to give chase. And he's looking for... he's lining up, I should say. He's lining up for his next bomb run here. They've already got back about halfway. He's got 3 blue fighters here. What do we got for teams? It looks to be about a 2-on-2. Yeah, 2-on-2, human versus human. So he's got his next bomb run up here. Starts dropping here. With 1 more set of bombs currently loading here. Ooh, starting to get a little wrecked there by the fighters that are coming in here. Here comes a J4M. Starts working him over pretty hard. Those 50 cals are freaking wicked. Picks up the self-defense and the rear cover. And of course, with shooting him down, he was able to flip the objective. Now, so now this side over here, they've flipped the mining facility. He's down about a little over half health. And now he's working his way back to the enemy mining facility. Kind of an interesting gameplay. I mean, you know, this is not for everybody. Don't get me wrong. I don't play bombers myself. I have them. I've dabbled in them, I guess. This is just, like I said, not something that I usually play. So you're going to have to bear with me on my bungling through this replay. However, I wanted to bring this because, like I said, I haven't seen any B-36. Actually, I haven't seen any really bomber replays lately with the new sets of bombers here. So, starts to get to work over by the AA again. He's got 10 of 15 for the ground targets. He's already up to 9,400. on the personal points here. He's almost got that flipped, but not quite. However, he does have one enemy fighter coming in here. At least the 50 cals aren't ridiculously stupid for range, and he's picked up. They finally picked up the mining facility here. It is a 2-on-2 right now. The other mining facility is actually getting pretty close to getting flipped back to blue. He's down to 64 health. He's got to stay out of the way here for a little bit until he can get his engines back, and of course his health. However, he's getting pretty close to the enemy spawn, and now I think he's looking. Well, yep, he's going to set up for a run here on the center. Looks like it has a fair amount of. I mean, we're talking a pretty good chunk of bombs. I mean, there looks like a shit ton of bombs. So he's up to about 400 health right now. His bomb's just finally reloaded. And let's see if he can knock out this target here in the center. 2,500 meters. There's probably not a whole lot that's going to be messing with him here, other than the J4M that's making a vertical pass on him. Comes in here, starts to drop his bombs before he is, of course, destroyed by the air defense aircraft, J4Ms. Amazing how the bots can just simply zoom from 1,000 meters to 2,500 meters just like that. Because that's what they do. Just like that. There they are. So, he's up to about 10,865, which is not too shabby considering the other team has the RB-17 Tier 8 bomber at about 10,445. So, maybe this thing has a similar bomb destruction ability. I don't have. I'll have to get into this. I mean, I think the World War II bomber, especially like the B, you have the forts, the B-17s are in game and stuff and that kind of stuff. I think those would be kind of entertaining to watch here. His gunner is injured here. He's got the that's always a nice target to knock out here. The BF-109Z here. He's got a lot of defensive fire here. Looks like the BF-109Z is like, yeah, I don't know if I want any more of that shit. So he's got one set of looks to be 2 racks of bombs. Now, if I remember correctly, on these bombers, they usually had one on each side. There was a rail that ran down the center, specifically the B-17. So if you were, yeah, there it is. There's 2 sets of racks. There's one on the left, one on the right. And there was usually a center walkway that went between the 2 sets of bomb racks, more so along the lines for crew member to walk back through there, prep the bombs for to be dropped. You don't pull fuses and all that, are essentially fused or get them ready to be dropped. So he pulls in here, got another target up here. They're sitting here now nicely with 2 of the mining facilities. Picks off the BF-10. There we go. 13,300. Almost 14K for the Winged Legend. So he's put a good hurt on that. Unfortunately, it looks like it does have a fair amount of time for its bomb reload. I guess, which isn't too shabby. However, these guys are persistent little devils here, being what they are. That's actually, wow. So he's probably got at least 6 forward-firing guns when they want to, with those 2 top deck 50 cal turrets. I'm assuming those are 50 cals. Yeah, those are 50 cal turrets. So that's a lot of coverage fire. So essentially, looking at this plane, your best bet, of course, is going to be to come from the bottom if you're going to be attacking it. With just one ball gunner on the bottom, yeah, that seems pretty much the best bet, is try to stay underneath the plane as much as you can and see what happens. So he's sitting about 2,000 meters. He's got a J4M here. Let's see what the range is on that. I thought it was going to be a lot farther. He's about 400 meters out to get those 450 meters or so for those 50 cals to be effective. So he pulls back in here, picks up his next set of targets here. They're sitting at a 3-2, and like I said, with 2 mining facilities, it's going to go pretty quickly. So yeah, it looks like to be an interesting set of gameplay. I mean, it's kind of got an A26 look to the front of it with a B-29 rear on it. I'll have to do a little bit more research on these planes to give you a little bit more historical knowledge. I'm actually thinking this plane actually was put in production, but it was a very small, limited production. I'll have to look at it. So, thanks for watching. Thanks, Cheef, for sending the video in on one of the first times we've ever seen a B-32 and an 18,000 personal points. So, thanks again, once again, for watching, guys. We'll see you guys later.